Taurus, darling. Happy full moon in Pisces in your 11th. Relationships and wishes for the future. And this grid is for Taurus rising, but this can also be watched by Taurus sun as well as Taurus moon to get the vibrations. And I just like, Uranus is talking. So for me, this is about Uranus, or for you, but so Uranus is going retrograde 2 days before this full moon, and it's happening in your sign. This is Uranus right over here. So at the time of this full moon, this is going to be at 23 degrees. So please check and see like what angle this is falling in your chart. If this is a Taurus sun or a Taurus moon, where's Uranus? How is it really fucking you up right now? Uranus is like our awakening. It's lightning bolt energy. And so I just have this feeling that all I hear is you like sitting down for coffee with a friend, being like, the craziest thing just happened. Yeah, this amazing person just came in and was just like, I just won the lottery and I don't want all this money, so can you just take some of it? And just like for nothing, like please, like I just have all this abundance and I just need someone to help me with it. And I've given this to you before, Taurus, and I just want to give it again. When this happens, I want you to like look at the top 5 people in your life, because we know in leadership that we are the amalgamation of the 5 closest people to us. Or if you want to show me your friends and I'll show you your future, that quote as well. So think of the top 5 people on your phone list and your text list, whomever they are. And when you do win the lottery, win the thing, or get this abundance, whatever it may be, are you going to call all of those people and be like, oh my God, I just got this, I'm so excited? Or are you going to be like, fuck no, they're going to be jealous. Fuck no, they're going to be pissed off and just say like, help me out. Or will they be excited for you and want to take you out to dinner? And please do this dramatization before this full moon. And if those people, on your 5 closest people, if a few of them you would not want to celebrate this with, then remove them from your fucking life. Or put them in a box, put them in a category, put them in a place that has boundaries, that has very specific verbal, you used to be here, now you're here. Like you are the king that, you know, has his whole land on the table, and you have, you know, this little ship that you're moving here, and this ship is going here, and this is happening here. Put them somewhere else. Immediately. Like this is in retrograde season, the inner work that we can do. So before we get famous, before we win the lottery, we don't have to deal with these problems while we're on the public stage. So I just want to highlight some of the planets. So in the 5th house, this is where we have our sun. And in my private Patreon group, we're going to really get into a few weeks ago, we had talked about some like inner child stuff. And I feel like I left some of you raw within that capacity, so I don't want to do that to you. So the link is below for my private group. If anyone is ever interested, please reach out or please just come join the private cafe. It's an amazing space where you can feel comfortable and confident to kind of talk about these things. So when you comment, it's not just on the public stage, it's with people that are really invested in leadership and creative expression and being the most authentic version of themselves. It's an amazing community that's being created. So I just want to highlight that here. So I apologize if I left any of you just kind of like open and raw and exposed. I did not mean to do that. But so the sun is in Virgo, and Virgo runs your 5th house of creativity and play, childlike spirits, kiddos if you want those, joy. Mercury's retrograde in that house. So for people that have kiddos, Taurus risings, Taurus sun as well as Taurus moon even, I feel like maybe because Mercury retrograde in this house, there might be some like tumultuousness with the kids right now, or maybe going back to school was not really like the smoothest of transitions. So if that is true and it's happening, just you're so okay. Everything's going to be fine. We'll have Mercury going direct. Venus is going to go direct on the 3rd. I feel like that will be helpful, as well as Mercury will go direct on the 15th of September. So it's only a few weeks. And so if there are what I love about astrology is that when these things happen outside of ourselves, you can be like, oh my God, my alien friend Sarah told me about this. I don't have to lash out irrationally or react in a way where it's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, it's just Mercury retrograde. It's just Venus retrograde. I got this. I can offer a little bit more compassion to my kiddo. I can just let them ferberize them fucking selves, whatever it is that they need to do, and just know that this will blow over. Know that they're getting affected by the way that I'm getting affected. That's very fascinating to me. But Uranus is in the room, and Uranus is talking because Uranus, like I had said, lightning bolt, awakening energy, but Uranus doesn't have a timing to it. So Uranus, this could be in a month, this could be tomorrow, this could be 5 years, this could be never. But I just have this really cool feeling that it was like you telling your friend over coffee, like the craziest thing just happened. I'm just really looking to homeschool, and I didn't know how I was going to get started. And then this other person that I met just, bought this community center for her to start doing her homeschooling things in, and just asked me if I wanted to participate. And effortlessly, I can offer what it is that they need, and they can effortlessly offer what it is that I need. Because for Taurus, you're fixed negative earth energy. So it's like, you believe and you get it, and there's so much to all of this that you understand. I mean, you had the North Node transit your sign for 1.5 years. You came into your most authentic self and really peeled back some layers and just let, the people in your lives when the South Node was in Scorpio. And that transit was January 2022 until last month, I want to say. So you went through an incredible battle. Like, you and Scorpio, beautiful job. So now the North Node is transiting your house of soul purpose, healing, closures, and coming home, while Uranus is still in your house of self. And Jupiter is still direct right now for this full moon. It's going to be going retrograde soon. So Jupiter's trying to bless you. Uranus is retrograde fucking shit up. North Node is really going for purpose. Soul's calling, not the human's calling, not the self, not my money, not communication, not my home, not my play, not my daily life, not my partnerships or relationships, not my shared possessions, not my adventure life, not my legacy, not my community, my fucking purpose. But God's trying to bless you, and you've been doing some inner work, so I'm really proud of you. And take your time with it. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a lifelong marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, I feel like the right people are going to be finding you. But really, all I want you to focus on is when you win the lottery, who are the 5 closest people to you? Would you call them and tell them and share it with them? If not, remove them. Or put them in the bucket that is safe. I always use the parable of fame. And who are your VIPs? And then who is team or acquaintances? And then who are the fans? Like inner circle, mid circle, outer circle. And just put people in the right buckets. I feel like you know who I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to dive into the private group. Please join me there. The link is below.